Welcome back. Many people who deal with substance use and mental health struggles are unaware of the benefits an intensive outpatient program can provide for them.
Well, now there's a new program in Portland helping to get people the care they need. Joining us this morning is the admissions coordinator at Casco Bay Recovery, Caitlin McGordy. Caitlin, thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
First of all, tell us what your organization does.
So our mental health organization, we really kind of, we started out as a substance use outpatient treatment. So we had the PHP levels of care and the IOP, and we were kind of finding that with the clients that we were getting, they had gone through detox and they had gone through residential, and the mental health is really superseding the substance use once they've kind of got to a level spot, and we were kind of missing that opportunity for an outpatient level of care where it isn't hospitalization, but it is in outpatient one-on-one therapy and kind of meeting that halfway point for them. So it was, it's a place where you can go to work on depression, anxiety, those typical diagnoses that we have across the board, but we're also working on grief. We're working on trauma work. We're working on really core issues and familial issues that haven't really been covered yet, to kind of across the board find a really nice wellness.
So you said that this health intensive outpatient program launched about 2 weeks ago, is that correct? What's the response been so far?
So far it's been really great. I think, finding another outlet, another opportunity to get help, especially kind of in this area, but we also serve, we have virtual options. So if there are people up in Lewiston, if there are people up in Bangor, but they're like, hey, I really want to do an outpatient program, I need something a little bit more, we have that opportunity for them to tune in.
I've been in this area for a long time, and it seems like a new place is opening up once a month.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about how what a positive thing this is. That are so, people used to be scared to admit that they had a mental issue.
For sure, and I think, that's an excellent point. There was such a stigma of when I was growing up, it was, oh, I have depression. You don't say that. You're just sad. And now there's this openness to be able to really talk about what's going on and get the help that people need. So having these outlets and opportunities to do so it's really great.
Tell us more about the types of mental health challenges the IOP program is designed to help with and what that means exactly, the IOP.
So intensive outpatient program, it is 2 groups a day. So it's 9 a.m. to noon. And we have a group, a break, and a group. You're going to be doing the group therapy sessions, but you'll also be assigned a clinician who you'll meet with once a week. We have a psych nurse practitioner on staff, so she can deal with med management, med questions, any psych questions that may come up along the way. But we also kind of, if someone's saying, hey, 1 session a week just isn't cutting it, let's incorporate more. Let's factor this into your treatment plan to make it, we have this base structure for how the program runs, but everyone's treatment is individualized. So be vocal, advocate for yourself. What do you need? Do you need more? Let's go. How do we do this? How do we make this happen so you feel heard, you feel understood, and you feel like you're getting what you need?
What do you think makes your place so unique?
So something that I love, and I've worked at a few treatment centers throughout the Portland area, and we're a private owned business. We don't have corporate. We don't have a million locations. So when you call myself or our admissions director, Leslie Briggs, on the phone, we're gonna meet you at the door when you walk in. We're going to be there from day 1 to when you graduate and complete the program, because we're just such a tight family. And every staff member that we have, whether it's directly or indirectly, have faced challenges with mental health or substance use disorder. So, someone will come in or we'll be doing an intake and, we ask these questions and there's a hesitancy. There's that, ooh, this is embarrassing. I don't know if I can say this. And, I'm on the other end oh, yeah, I've been there. That's okay. And they're taken aback almost, because it's this safe place where it's oh, they understand. Wow. And that's pretty powerful to see the face, to the voice, to the name, and watch people grow from day 1 to when they finish and they've found this light in themselves and this transformation in themselves and this confidence. And that's just I don't know, for all of the staff members, our entire team, it's super powerful.
It does sound powerful. What other services do you provide in addition to the mental health support?
So we have our substance use disorder treatment center. That is the 400 Allen Avenue location. Our mental health is 989 Brighton, both in Portland. Our substance use is a partial hospitalization program, which is essentially in programming throughout majority of the day, so 9 a.m. to 3:30, and then they'd either go home or go back to a sober living residence. Or we have our intensive outpatient program, which is a morning track, 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., or an evening track, which is great for people who are kind of re-entering workforce, trying to get jobs, maybe doing part-time, maybe don't have the option not to go back full-time. So that's 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., which is kind of a nice range for people to really incorporate still being able to take care of themselves and get what they need, but life happens. So
For hours and everything you offer, what's a website people can go to?
So you can go to www.cascobayrecovery.com. We can also, our number is 207-544-5000, so you can call admissions.
All right, thank you so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
We do want to remind everybody that Maine has a crisis line you can call anytime. That number is 711. It's right there on your screen. Trained crisis call specialists will answer any hour of the day.